if there's a medical situation, if you need assistance, like you need an additional Yojimbo sync, radio, I need an additional Yojimbo at this location, please, over, that sort of thing. And if you need a department head, or you've been instructed to find a department head, say, Yojimbo at this position requesting the assistance of Ops 1 or Programming 1. Please respond.
Okay, so moving on to the next thing, props. Cosplayers love them, they swear by them, they use them. They're awesome. But you have to have them despawned. You're going to have brightly colored zip ties. We don't know as of yet on the color. We're working on that. We should be decided here very shortly. Basically, when peace tying, you have to advise the person that you're promising to hold this down to your side. You are not going to flail it around during con space. You will not attack these two with your weapon. In cases of excessively large props, give them additional instructions. Be careful you don't hurt someone. Some people just use other props. The keyblade that goes out that far, walking around with on his shoulders.
I figured I might as well listen in.
Yes.
Huh?
Same thing.
They got stuck in my pocket.
Yeah, like for instance, the giant anchor. It's not really a weapon, but it is a weapon. I am not really sure. It's in the area. Yes. So weapon prop, same category.
If you have a giant TARDIS, and you're pulling it around on a dolly, it's a prop, but it could fall over on something.
Actually, in that case, what we'd probably do is we would just get a giant piece of twine or something. If you could tie it to the dolly, I wouldn't care. As long as it doesn't get in the way.
We'll put it on the dogs.
Exactly.
All right, now costumes. Cosplay in general, costumes. Decency, love of God. For males, spandex, privilege, not a rights. Guy Sensei from Naruto, if you are not wearing a dancer's belt and I see you, I'm going to throw you out of this convention, or at least into your room. You will change. We've had guys go up on stage and do this up front, and the first 10 rows got a great view.
There's a dance store in the Flight Center.
Yes. So basically, standard covering rules, ear to ear for men. One-piece suit for women. Bikinis usually not allowed.
Actually, that's not true. That's not true. Bikinis, no string bikinis, no G-string bikinis. If I catch you in them, I will make you go put on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. If you refuse to, then, well, we'll deal with it later. Honestly, that's quite possibly the case. Bikinis, as long as they cover here, up, and you don't see any more farther down than about here, you're fine. Underwear, the same thing. Flesh-toned swimsuits, flesh-toned leotards, they're acceptable. People may complain, but they are acceptable.
Yes.
Yes! I mean, Mugubi could come and do Naked Sailor Moon, and we'd allow it.
Yeah, I mean, the Sakuracon people had some issues with it, but it was totally allowed.
Exactly. Sakuracon yelled at her in 04 for that.
As far as male and female Yojimbo, if you see an underdressed female, get one of the female Yojimbo to deal with it.
Vice versa for males and decency issues, please.
Yeah, because sexual harassment is a nasty thing, and we don't want to deal with that. Now, additionally, when dealing with people, you cannot prevent them from leaving an area. So, if they wish to leave, they can leave. You can block them from entering an area, but you cannot block them from leaving. Otherwise, it's a form of kidnapping and is actually punishable under law. So, fun there.
What if they're trying to leave the hallway?
Well, there's exits over there, exits over there, but they can't go into a room.
Okay, give me just 1 second. This backtrack to the case bonding issues, please. This is something where Andrew needs to come in.
There was a question brought up by somebody, last week?
Yes.
About peace bonding assisted devices, in this case primarily canes.
canes and walkers?
I doubt you're going to get little lady beating smokers.
You'd be surprised.
I have a friend who's walking.
Please go ahead.
Canes are going to be the big ones primarily because you can't necessarily tell the difference between an assistive device and a cosplay device, if not one and the same. I have just officially spoke to Dawn on this, and we are going to be peace bonding now.
Okay, you heard it. If you see people with canes or walking sticks and they refuse to have them peace bonded, and we've given them basically a 3 strikes you're out warning, then that's a situation where we may need to escort them to ops.
Yes, I will, however, especially if they claim they are an assistive device, be very careful in dealing with it. 2 main reasons for having them peace bonded that you can use. Works very well. One is it sets a good example for everybody else. Just because they're not going to use it as a weapon, that, yeah, doesn't mean somebody else might think they can use their cane as a weapon. The second one is, as Yojimbo, you guys should be looking for devices such as this that are not peace bonded. If somebody does not have a peace bonded device, that means every Yojimbo is going to be hounding them every time they turn around.
Just like as a condor, I noticed that the most common response to not having an object piece tied is, oh, it'll mess up my pictures to have that brightly colored zip tie around
Tell
it.
them to not.
Put it. You can tell them I'm gonna put it in a way that it's easy for you to cover up with your hand in your photos.
Exactly. Tell them we'll make it easy for you to conceal in a photo op. Otherwise, it's too bad. It's convention policy. If you don't wish to follow it, you will return your props to your room.
And another note on assistive devices, the peace bonding cannot in any way interfere with the device. I don't see that as being a problem. But one more note on that I just got from Dawn. In rare cases where they're refusing peace bonding or need some other special type of care, we will be printing out pass cards. She will be handling this for people that have special needs, that need special treatment. These cards come only through me. So if they have one and are signed by me,
Leave them alone.
leave them alone and deal with it on a case-by-case basis. Each card will be an individual case. We don't have these yet. It's up and coming. We will show them at the con, I'm sure.
Well, worst case scenario, I'll make sure that we get an image of it online so I can do that.
I will give them a con and see what you guys
Additionally, one good point that